Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and tonight I'm coming to you with another puzzle by Nordy. I can't remember the puzzle I did by Nordy last time, but I know I've done a puzzle by Nordy before. This puzzle, which Nordy has sent me, is called Cavern Crawl. And the puzzle that he sent me had a bunch of... I've reset this puzzle, and I'll explain why when I go through it. I don't actually have anything to talk about, so I may as well talk about it now. So let's talk about the rules to this puzzle. So normal Sudoku rules apply. So that means that in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. And because of these big boxes, which Nordy had done, these lines separating, which Nordy had done in a thick black, which sort of obfuscated and hid the borders between boxes, these boxes had been highlighted a dark grey. And when I was originally looking at it, I was finding that very hard to read digits when they were on the dark grey. So what I did is I've changed it so that the borders have got this transparent red. So hopefully that they're still visible and you can see where these borders are, but you can still see the normal Sudoku grid underneath. If I've done bad on that, I apologize, but I wanted to increase visibility. And I think I played with a couple of different colors and this one seemed to work. So I'll see how it goes. And what do these mean? Well, this puzzle is called Cavern Crawl, and the rule is also apparently called Cavern Crawl. I'm not sure if this is something Nordy came up with, which means that orthogonally adjacent digits on this grid must have a difference of 3 or less, unless they are separated by a cavern wall or a thick red wall. And digits separated by a wall can have any difference. So any two cells, like these two cells would have a difference of 3 or less. These two cells will have a difference of 3 or less. These two, all 3 or less. These. However, these two cells, because there's a red wall between them, can have any difference. Any difference. So that's how the puzzle works. I've never done anything quite like this before. I think I've done a puzzle where everything had to be 1 or 2 apart, or couldn't be 1 or 2 apart or something. So I've definitely done, I think it was non-bi-consecutive or something. So everything could not be 1 or 2 apart or something. This is different to that. Don't worry about that puzzle. It was a good puzzle, but anyway. So in this one, all adjacent digits, unless separated by a red wall, must have a difference of 3 or less. So let's give this a shot. Link to try the puzzle yourself is below. So that means when you've got a situation like this, these must all be 2, 3, or 4. And of course, 2, 3, or 4. So 2 and 3, or 3 and 4, or 2 and 4 will be in these because they see each other. But because this is on a border, it doesn't actually, like these could be the same as those, I think. Now the cell in the middle of the grid, so the cell in the middle of this, oh no, because it could be a middling digit. Like if this is 5, then within 3 of 5 is everything except 5, 2, 3, 4, anything except 1 and 9. So that's actually, it's only the extreme digits that, the closer you get to the middle, the less constrained they are. So I can see that 9 has to go into one of those, because 9 can't go there, 9 can't go there, and those have to be 2, 3, 4. Hang on, if that was 9, the maximum I can put here is 4, and 4 is 5 away from 9. I can't put 9 there, and it's the same there. This is a 9. That's kind of cool. So 9 is down here, and it can't be there. 9 has to be here for the same reason, because this has to be 2, 3, 4. Ah, now I start to see. So this has to be 3 or less away from 9. So this is 8, 7, or 6. Now, if this is 3, this could be 6, but this can no longer be 2. And this can't be 8 because 8, the maximum this could be. So, yeah, okay. So this could be 3, 6, 4, 6, or 7, 6, 3, or 4, or 7, 4. Right. This is 6, 7, or 8. Okay. So these are all 6, 7, or 8. And I've got the same restriction here, surely. 2 is not close enough to 6. 2 is not close enough to 6. So 2 has to go in one of those two. 2 is not close enough to 6 and or 7. That can't be the 2. This has to be the 2. And this is now a 5. Because everything else is taken up. This is 6, 7, or 8. This is strange. 3, that can't be 8. 3 or 4, 3 has to be in one of those. So this has to be the 6. This is the 7. This is the 8. There's no 6 here anymore by Sudoku. There's no 2 here anymore. So this is 3, 4. And this, for 2, has to be 3, 4, or 5, and it can't be 3, 4. So this is a 5, which puts 5 up here. Now, this could be any difference because I'm now getting out into the areas where the walls are coming into play. So this could be almost anything. This can't be, though. This could be 1, 3, 4, or 5, and it can't be 5. So this is 1, 3, or 4. This can't be 6 anymore. Oh, this is 6 because of the 7 up here. So this is a triple. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. 2, 5, and 8. Well, if this was 2, one of those would be 8, and that wouldn't work. And if this was 8, one of those would be 2. That doesn't work. The middle digit has to go into the middle. And then these are all 3 apart, which means this is 7. So these... Well, I can't put 1 in either of those. So 1 is in one of those. I can't put 3 in either of those. This is a 1, 3 pair. So this has to be 4 and 6. Because 3 is too far away from each of those. This is 4 and 6. And 4 is too far away from 9. This is the 6. This is the 4. Now, the 1 is too far away from the 6. This is the 3. This is the 1. The 8 is too far away from the 1. This is the 2. This is the 8. The 4 down here makes this 3 and this the 4, which makes this the 3. This is not the 3. This is actually a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. Surely that's the same up here. If I put the 7 in the middle, one of those would be a 1 and it wouldn't work. So this is the 7. That now leads to the 4 and the 1. That makes this the 8. 8 can't go next to 2. This is the 2 and this has to be the 5. This has to be 3 away from 6. So it's 3, can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not that helpful. Oh, this is a 4. Now I've got to start moving out of... So this is the central passageway through the caverns, and these are the little offshoots. This is surely going to get a lot harder now. Because, well, this... Oh, this has to be a 4, because it's got to be within 3 of 1, and 2 and 3 is already taken. Now, that puts 4 down here. Now, this can be 3 or 7, 8, 9. Same as down here. What about these? If it's 4, it could go up to 7, or it can be 1, 2, 3. Seems a lot less... So this actually has to go down from 8 because it can't go up. So this is actually 5 or 6 because it has to be 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. So this is 5 or 6. So that might be more useful. So what I need is extreme digits that move out into the caverns. But that's a 6, that's a 5, that's 4, that's... So the 1 and the 2 were extreme, the 1 here. But then they move into middling digits, so that's a lot less helpful. Or do I... Well, this is 4 or 5, because 2 can only go next to 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and the 1 and the 3 are gone. And it can't be 4. This is 5, which means this is 6. Now this 6... Well, this is not 5 anymore. So 6 can be next to a lot of stuff, anything between 3 and 9. So I can't put 1 or 2 in there. So 1 and 2 are in those. No, 1 and 2. This is a 1-2 pair. Because I can't put 1 and 2 next to 6 because they're too far away. And there's a 1 and a 2 looking at that cell. And I can't put 1, 2 there. They're too far away from 6. So this is not 3, 7. This is a 1-2 pair, and that's not a 4. And that's given me an extreme digit. So this, if it's 1, it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it's 2 or 3. And if it's 2, it's 1, 3, 4, or 5. So this is 1, 2, or 3. Because I can't go up as high as 7. This is very strange. Now these can still be 3, 7, 8, 9. Except that can't be 7, 8, or 9. This is the 3. This is a 7, 8, 9. There's no 3 here. This is a 7, 8, 9. And that's all fine because there's a cavern wall in the way. So these large difference digits can't beat each other up or something. However it works. But 4, there's no wall here. So if this was 8, that'd be a 4 difference, and 9 would be even worse. That's the 7. There's no 7 in those. So 7 difference, yeah, so this is anything, 5, 6, 8, or 9. This can't go down, so it has to go up. So this is 5 or 6. Seven is in here, but it could be next to 4. This is an extreme digit now. So if it's 9, it's 6, 7, 8, 9. This has to be 7, 8, 9 because 4, 5, and 6 are gone, and I can't get down as low as 3, 2, 1. So this is 7, 8, 9. So again, 1 and 2, pardon me, are over here. This is 1 or 2. So this can't go higher than 2, 3, 4, higher than 5. But now this can go anything up to 6 because 7, 8, 9 is already gone. This is tricky. So 7 can go down as low as 4. Now it can't be 5, 6. So this is 4, 7, 8, 9. So I still got to put 1, 2, and 3 into this box, and I can't put them there. So these are a 1, 2, 3 triple. Okay, didn't see that coming. So this cell has to be the 4. Because this is from 4, 7, 8, 9, which is the rest of the quad. And 7 is too far away from 3. That's the 4, which allows that to be anything. But this is 7, 8, 9. 7 is in here now. But these are close enough to each other that any of it works. These are close enough to each other that any of it works. This could be as high as 6. So it can be anything. This is not 3 because it's in the same Sudoku box as this. Wait a minute. So this is a minimum of 5 and a maximum of 6. So this is 5 or 6. So 5, 3 away from 5 is 2. This can't be the 1. The 1 is in one of those two. 5 or 6. But if this can't... So this is 4, 5 or 6 because it can't be more than 3 away. And if I went down... Oh no, it could be 2 because this could be 3, 2, 5. But it couldn't go down as far as 1. No, it can't be 2 because 2 is not available. 4 is not available. This is a 5, 6 pair. So these are 7, 8, 9. And the fact that they see each other is all fine. These need to have a 3 in them. Okay. I need to put a 1 or a 2 over here. Hang on. So I don't have 4, 5 or 6. So these can only be from 1, 2 or 3 because I can't put a 3 here now. Okay, let me try and explain this one because this one might be a little bit tricky to see. I need to put a 1 or a 2 in one of these two cells because this is a 1, 2, 3. This, even if this is a 3 and this was one of the others, I'd have to put the third of the 1, 2, 3 in here. Now, because I can't use 4, 5, 6, that means in here I can't jump the 4, 5, 6, which is the 3 difference. It's a bit like a whisper concept of having to jump the 5. I can't jump the 4, 5, 6. So I have to stay in the low band. So I need to, once I put 1 of 1, 2, 3 in here, I need to put 2 of 1, 2, 3 in here, or else I've broken the constraint. But that gives me a 1, 2, 3 triple, and that can't be a 3 anymore. This is a 7, 8, or 9. But that could go either way. This could go anywhere as high as 5. But these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's 1, 2, 3. So this is 4 or 5 because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This C's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is now 4, 5. But this is a 1, 2, 3 triple. This is 4, 5. So these are 6, 7, 8, 9. There's all sorts of weird stuff happening in this. This is absolutely bonkers. This is not 4 anymore because of that 4. It's been that way for ages. So this is the 4. So these can't be 8 or 9. Well, that one couldn't be anyway. So I need to put another 8 or 9 in there. Okay. I need to put another 1 or 2 in those cells. Again, well, I can't put it. I need to put another. This is a 7, 8, 9. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now I can't put 1, 2, or 3 there. So this is 5, 6. So this is 1, 2, or 3. Now, if this is 5, that can't go down as low as 1. This is a 5, 6 pair. So these are 8 and 9. This is bonkers. I need to put a 1, 2, 3 and a 5, 6 in here. Well, I can't put a 5 or 6 there. So this is a 1, 2, 3. This is a 5, 6. Which means that can't be a 1 because it's too far away. So this is the 2, 3 pair. This is the 1. Which means this is the 2. This is the 1. There's no 1 here. There is a 1 here. There's no 1 over here. There is a 1 here, which makes this a 4 and this a 5. This is insane. There's no 7 there. Need to put a 6 in here. This is a triple. 1, 2, 4. Well, that's not 4. That's not 1. That's not 4 either. This is 2. This is 1. This is 4. This now can only be 2, 3, or 4. This is the 3. Which means this is the 2. This is the 3. This is now all pretty much fully resolved. Like, it doesn't matter what order these go into. 6 is in here, so this is 7, 8, 9. 4, that's a 7. It's not a 7. This is not a 7, which means this is a 7. How do you set this? This is 6, 8, 9. How do you actually make this work? It is absolutely bonkers. One is now right there because there's 4 ones looking into this box. So this has to be 2, 3, or 4, and it's not 3 or 4. This is 2. So this can only be, can't go down. So it's 3, 4, or 5. It's not 4 and it's not 3. This is 5. So this is 6. So this is 5, and this is 6, and this is 5, and this is 6. 5 can still be 2 or 3. 6 can't be 2. This is the 3, this is the 2, which means this is the 3 and this is the 2. How do you even start thinking about how to make this work? This is not 6 anymore. So this is the 6. This is now just a given Sudoku digit, which is 3. So these are 7, 8, and 9. 4 is 2. That's the 7 because it's got to be within the range of the 4. Something here has to put pressure on the 8s and 9s. So there's now a 6 right there, and these are 7, 8, and 9. That's not 7. That's not 7. This is 7. So this is 7. Am I missing an 8 or a 9 looking at another 8 or 9? It's that 5. That 5, there's no wall there. So 9 is too far away. That is 8. That is 9. 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 That is 8. And that is 9. And that is an absolutely stunning concept. That was brilliant. Okay, thank you, Nordy. Yeah, thank you for sending that one through. Wow, that was really good fun. Yeah, yeah, cool. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Well, I hope everyone is enjoying the puzzles as much as I am. I'm not saying the brain fog is clearing. It is definitely still hitting me, but I think I'm getting a little bit better. Yeah, no, this has been a lot of good fun. Yeah. All I can say is if you've got a puzzle that you would like to send through and be featured, please send it through with all the details. My submission guideline details are linked below. And I hope you're enjoying the puzzles. Good luck with your solving, everyone.